I greet you, deserted corner, a haven of peace, work and inspiration. I greet you, deserted corner, a haven of peace, work and inspiration, where the invisible stream of my days flow in the bosom of happiness and oblivion. I am yours, I have exchanged the vicious court of Circe's, luxurious feasts, amusements, delusions, for the peaceful noise of oak groves, for the silence of fields, for free idleness, a friend of reflection. I am yours, I love this dark garden with its coolness and flowers, this meadow lined with fragrant haystacks, where clear streams rustle in the bushes. Everywhere before me are moving pictures. Here I see the azure plains of two lakes, where the fisherman's sail sometimes whitens. Behind them a row of hills and striped fields. In the distance scattered huts, on the damp banks wandering herds, smoky barns and winged mills, everywhere traces of contentment and labor. Here I am, freed from the shackles of vanity, learning to find bliss in truth, to worship the law with a free soul, not to listen to the murmuring of the unenlightened crowd, to respond with sympathy to the shy plea, and not to envy the fate of a villain or a fool in unjust greatness, oracles of the ages. Here I question you in majestic solitude. Your joyful voice is heard more clearly. He drives away the gloomy sleep of laziness. He creates a fever for work in me, and your creative thoughts ripe in the depths of the soul. But a terrible thought darkens the soul here, among the blooming fields and mountains. A friend of humanity sadly notices everywhere the murderous shame of ignorance. A friend of humanity sadly notices everywhere the murderous shame of ignorance. Not seeing tears, not listening to groans, chosen by fate for the destruction of people. Hear the wild gentry, without feeling, without law, have appropriated to themselves with a violent fine both the labor unfeeling whim of the villain. Here young maidens bloom for the unfeeling whim of the villain. Dear support of aging fathers, young sons, comrades of labor, from their native hut they go to increase the courtyard crowds of exhausted slaves. Oh, if only my voice could disturb hearts. Oh, if only my voice could disturb hearts. Why does a fruitless heat burn in my chest, and fate has not given me the formidable gift of rhetoric? Will I see, oh friends, the unoppressed people and slavery fallen at the behest of the king, and over the fatherland of enlightened freedom will the beautiful dawn finally rise? Will the beautiful dawn finally rise? Will the beautiful dawn finally